Well, guys, I'm finally back, and with that, I will be sharing a video that was started 2 months ago prior to me going on this little career vacation. Um, I was doing some classes that took me away from my family duties and hobbies and work. So I'm back, and without further ado, here's a little tray for your treadmill. Just check out the video. Also, make sure you like and subscribe. Um, Without further ado, let's check it out. Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back to another quick DIY video. My wife wanted me to make a laptop platform for her treadmill. That way she can be on classes or doing her thing while still doing her steps and her miles. So with all the scrap wood that I've had building the chairs, I've managed to get two pieces are 16 inches each. We're gonna try to put some pocket hole screws and join them together to give us a total of 32 inches. That way we can then cut them out to a rough 28 inches by 10. So it works out. The pieces are already 2 by 10. I know it's a 2 by 10, it's gonna be kind of heavy, but we're only gonna work with what we got, and she only wants something temporary. So I know in the future we'll be thinning it out, possibly remaking it with some other type of material, but she's gonna get what she wants today. So let's see how well we do it. I think I got this Craig jig R3. By the way, it's not sponsored. Craig's not sponsoring me, so I got this Craig jig, I want to say about a year ago, and I probably only used it 3 times. I'm very rough with it, but let's see if I can finally master it after 3 strikes, right? And now, let's join them together and see if it works out, okay? So there you have it, nice and solid. Only problem is wood's warped, so we gotta even that out. done sanding. We're gonna measure it to 28 inches because right now it's a little under 32, so 28 inches, and cut it. This time we're gonna use a pull saw. So I found these two 2x4s that were leftovers from when I was building the chairs, and they're just a quarter of an inch shy from being the full 9 inches that the board is across. So these I'll be putting on the side so it can lock in place and not go up and down and whatnot. And probably gonna round these off a bit more to follow that pattern, and for the front to be able to stop anything from sliding down. I found this first attempt at making my very own 2x4s. It looks fairly 2x4-ish. I know it's a little bit of an overkill, making everything with like 2x, but hey, scraps, and this is what we're gonna use. Just gotta give it a nice little sundown, get the right measurements, and go from there. So here you have it. So far this is showing the face, and this is what's gonna stop whatever you put up here. Okay, now I did come up with like something last minute, since the other pieces are gonna come all the way down to the front. And they're gonna stand out pretty much the same height as this, which is 1 inch and 1/16. So I'm gonna, that 1.5 inches that I'm taking away from this travel space, I'm gonna add it here on the sides, and I'm also gonna take away the 1.5 inches here for the arms, so you could still be able to grab onto the arms on your treadmill. So this is just off of the measurements that I have, or we have in our treadmill. So you can modify as you like. I figured doing this would give it another little nice little look to it. So here you have it. This is where the arm grab is going to be at. You grab onto the, you know what I mean. This is where it's gonna sit at now. Problem. Now I need to cut this corner. I don't know why I secured this side, but this is coming loose. This is coming loose. This one's coming completely off. Now I gotta cut this at an angle. Like always, I start to mark it, so I mess up, it's my fault, right? Now to actually try it. Alright guys, so talking to the boss, she decided just to leave it like that. Just put a clear coat on it. Don't stain it, don't do anything, just leave it the way it is. And well, she was the boss. So with this foam, I normally use this for big projects once I'm sanding or staining, putting the finishing touches. That way none of it drips down. And before every use, I wipe it with a damp rack. Same rack that I use to wipe this dust off of the wood after sanding everything across for one last time. So now, again, another non-sponsored product. I'm using a Berthing polyurethane oil-based clear satin. I'm usually more comfortable using gloss rather than clear satin, but clear gloss and clear satin, don't really know the difference, but by far I'm leaning more on the gloss. It brings more shine for interior stuff. So let's see how it turns out. Well, here's the finished product. It has been put to use many times in the last month and a half. So she's thrilled. And I'm assuming during the holidays we will be making a thinner version of it. But as you can see, it literally has plenty of space to hold anything. You still have plenty of space to walk, not run, but here we have it.